Hey there, continuing the series on Ramadan and fasting. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've pretty much settled into a routine, so I'm not even keeping track of the days. It is June 5th? June 5th. And pretty much what happens is I go to work, I leave, I stop by, the supermarket, which is always in a frenzy, to pick up whatever it is that I'm going to make for iftar. Even when I don't want to make food and I actually want to go to a restaurant, when I make the booking, it's usually reserved and booked, fully booked. So that kind of forces me to make the food at home. Then when I go home, I just sleep. I kind of fell into that routine. I didn't think I would. I have super energetic days and then I have crash days. And then I wake up kind of lazy, feeling, just unmotivated to do anything really. Start making dinner. And then I would take the kids to the playground because, they've been cooped up. And it usually gets cooler around the late evening, like early evening, around like 4 or 5 o'clock. They play down there and mingle, socially with whoever's down there. And then we pop up, we have iftar, and the children have been sleeping a lot later. They're usually going down at like 8:30, which is late for us, even 9 o'clock at some days. Usually my kids are in bed 7:30, out by 8, so that's an adjustment. And then, life kind of begins after that, Friends are always, calling up and asking what we can do. A lot of recreational sports are happening like at 10 o'clock at night until 12, it gets kind of lively and it's really cool. It's fun. It is a dry month, of course, because it's the holy month. So a lot of the nightclubs and pubs are not even operating. But what is happening are the, like shisha places, which I love, actually. I love shisha. I know it's so bad for you, I know. But that's like my number one thought, like where can we go today for shisha? Anyway. Yeah, so it's very social and it's very lively, and then we usually just stay up until like 1:30. Like yesterday it was 2 o'clock we went to bed, so it's nice. And like the days at work are slower and not as intense, so it allows for the social mingling. It allows for the opportunity to venture out at night. So I like it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, one experience that I had yesterday is when I went to the supermarket. I was kind of asking because I wasn't sure about a certain, cold cut. And I wasn't sure about the taste, so I asked him for a taste, and then he reminded me that, we're not allowed to eat. And I was like, yeah, I know, I forgot, it's just something that you just forget. And so I kind of smelt it, so it smelt like what I would have gotten in the past. And it's just weird that, you automatically resort to other ways other than eating something or knowing it by eating. So that's one like little interesting tidbit that I figured I would tell you about. Also, too, my face is clearing up. I'm not using any concealer, nothing. So, in spite of the fact that I don't drink water during the day, my byproduct is not bad in color. So it's good, I think it's good. Like I just feel great, and I'm not feeling bloated, which is amazing. Like I used to look like a pregnant lady every time I would eat and not even be full. And the gut would just be gross. And I would feel gross afterwards. But in all honesty, fasting has done my body really well. And I haven't jumped on the scale, but I really don't even care to. It's like, I like the results. It's not even about the weight, it's the way I feel, you know? And I was always worried that I might have something. You know, I was just tested for H-pylori about 2 weeks ago. It came out negative, thank God. But I was like, then what is the explanation behind the bloating? You know, and it's visible. Yesterday I ate like a 5-course meal, and I wasn't even hurting. But I still wasn't bloated. And I was like, maybe it's the bread, you know, the gluten in bread and everything like that. But no, it wasn't. Like, I could seriously do a run after that. So I'm really impressed with the results. And fasting is a good thing. If anything, it's a restart button for your body, and it's a jump start for your metabolism. So I'm happy. I really am. I like it a lot. I like it, and I might want to even continue it, honestly. But I know nothing in extreme is beneficial. So maybe just like go back to the 3-course, 3 meals a day after Ramadan. But then, you know, fast for like 2 weeks, sporadically, you know. Anyway, I've spoken more than necessary, but I just figured I would, you know, clue you in on what's going on. So I'm happy. Mind over matter.